Outlander actor Sam Heughan might not be in with a shot of becoming the next 007 agent, as Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Paul Mescal could beat him to the role. The Scottish actor was voted by fans on JustJared.com as the next actor to play James Bond in 2022, with Sam himself retweeting the tweet and saying, "A license to thrill. Haha, thanks for the votes." However, new odds have been released with Sam being knocked out of the running, with 11 other actors taking his place. The Outlander star had previously admitted that he actually auditioned for the role back in 2006 when Daniel Craig was hired. Speaking on Alex Zane's podcast Just the Facts in 2021, he said, "I have been up for Bond. I went up when they did Bond 21. It was an amazing experience and I was completely out of my depth, but I think now I feel the right age for it. I feel capable enough to do it. I'd love the opportunity to throw my hat in the ring." Definitely. Although now freebets.com have crowned Aaron Taylor-Johnson as the favorite to become the new British Secret Service agent, Aaron is no stranger to action movies, after starring in the Kick-Ass movies, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Godzilla, and Bullet Train. The English actor became the front-runner after The Sun reported that he went for a secret screen test with the Bond producers and Barbara Broccoli. The source said, "Aaron went for a screen test to be the next Bond in September and producers and Barbara loved him." The other frontrunner for James Bond is Irish actor Paul Mescal. Following his recent role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator II, the plummeted to fame after his role as Conall Waldron in BBC's drama Normal People in 2020, which earned him a BAFTA TV award and an Emmy nomination. Paul is no stranger to Hollywood, as he has quickly risen to fame with his Oscar nomination for the film Aftersun. Although he is still a relative newcomer in the industry, he might not get the role as Bond, as more recognizable actors will work better in Bond 26's favor. A freebets.com spokesperson said, "Aaron Taylor-Johnson is the 5/4 favorite to replace Daniel Craig as James Bond. Paul Mescal is second favorite at 2-1 after the success of Gladiator II." Although free bets also have odds on these actors to become the next 007. Outlander finally adapted one of its wildest book plots for the screen in Season 7's gripping installment, A Hundredweight of Stones, as Claire dealt with the presumed loss of husband Jamie. After being told he'd perished in a ship crossing the sea from Scotland to America, Claire was left with a tough decision to make: marry Lord John Grey or face potential death after authorities suspect her of seditious behavior. Ultimately, agreeing to wed Lord John, Claire finds herself faced with heightened emotions, and both she and Lord John find comfort over the loss of Jamie in one another, consummating their new marriage. While it's fair to say this was a one-time deal between the characters, the monumental occasion certainly struck star Bath. "We worked very closely with the writers to try and find the best version of doing it," she tells TV Insider of the storyline. "I think it was a hard thing for me to wrap my head around. The man that she loves the most in the world, how is she just turning around and finding comfort with someone else? In the book, obviously they're very drunk," Bath notes, "but to find that version of how it happens and how could this possibly be something that transpires between these two very different people who aren't attracted to each other, but yet make it about something that they share and this grief that they share. It's about comfort, but it's about pain." When it came to approaching Claire's on-screen intimacy with Lord John, Bath reveals, "It was tough to film. It was really tough," but she credits her co-star for the pivotal event, noting, "David was an incredible partner. I really had to rely on him. And actually, Vanessa Coffey, our intimacy coach, was so helpful in that." Approaching a scene like this with Berry was foreign territory for Bath, who adds, "I think for Sam and I, we've been working together for so many years that we have sort of a shorthand and an understanding, and Jamie and Claire's relationship is so established already. Vanessa was amazing in those scenes and David was really great." As for how it all came together on screen, Bath says, "I think it's funny because obviously in the edit it is quite cut up and spliced, but we had to figure out what that journey was. So for us, it was very much about finding the literal linear line of it. How does one come into a room and approach that? How does it end up happening? And then for our showrunner and our editors afterward, they can find that story in their own way."